Hi guys, welcome back to Infrequency. Okay, first of all, did you guys know about the Turpin family?
Our parents are abusing. They abuse us. But the reason I called and the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my two little sisters, they're chained up right now.
Okay, let me tell you. From the outside, the Turpins seems like an ordinary family. The parents, David and Louise, had 13 children. Birthday was celebrated, trip were posted, and everything looked perfect. But sometimes, perfection hides the darkest secrets. What no one could see was that behind the walls of their home, their children were living in nightmare. Inside the Turpin home, the children were prisoners. They were starved, beaten, and chained to their beds for days at a time. Their parents controlled every moment of their life, what they ate, how they spoke, even when they could use the bathroom. And you know that they had to go days without showering, and also the parents had the habits of spending money. They buy toys, clothes, but didn't even give it to the kids. They just bought it. So the house is kind of messy. Some of the children didn't even know what the outside world looked like. They thought this was normal. They thought this was life. Not until one of the siblings, Jordan Turpin, found and used an old phone and used it to watch the world outside through the internet. One night in January 2018, Jordan Turpin decided to seek for help, bringing her phone that she used secretly. She jumped out of the window, which she planned to escape with her older sister, that she would escape and seek for help. Imagine you run but don't know where you were going, only thought of not being found by the parents that you escaped. She decided to call 911, but the problem is she had a very limited vocabulary due to the extreme isolation and lack of proper education she experienced growing up. She had a problem describing her sibling's situation. She can't even pronounce the word wounded.
Do you have any injuries?
What's injuries?
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, not right now.
But luckily before that, she took a picture of her sister chained up to the bed. And you know why? Because her sister had to steal her mom's snacks because she was hungry. After that, the police went to her house and discovered everything. The crowded house with toys, clothes, also the chained up sister. Okay, but here's the question everyone asks. How did this go unnoticed for so long? The neighbor didn't see much, just the occasional glance of the kids, pale and thin, moving quickly back inside. So the neighbor just assumed that the Turpin were very private and homeschooling their children. After the Turpin children were rescued, the 6 younger siblings, who was the minor, were placed in foster care under the supervision of Riverside County's Child Protection Service. The 7 older siblings, who were adults, faced different challenges. Although legally adults, they had no experience with the outside world and required significant support to transition into independent living. Today, the Turpin children are learning to live again. They have faced unimaginable challenges but are rebuilding their lives one step at a time. So that's all for this episode of Infrequency. Stay tuned for more!